Okay, so today we are going to play chess with a timer. And so first you'll see that's if you want to play. If you enter no, it simply says okay. But if you want to play, you would enter yes. You'd enter your player 1 and player 2 names. For time limit, in this case, we're going to say 1 minute per player. Now it explains the rules. So the way this game works is you enter the coordinates of the piece that you want to move, and then you enter the coordinates of the destination square. And in this case, player 1 is going to be of the uppercase letters on the board, and they're going to make the first move. So it's like being the white pieces in a real game of chess on a board. And then if you want to quit, there's a command for that in the middle of the game. So we're going to start. And so first, let's see a piece move. So let's take the pawn at g2 and move it up 1. And so you'll see on the screen, the pawn at g2 is now at g3. Now let's take a piece from player 2, which is the lowercase letters at the top of the board, and let's make a move that shouldn't work. So let's take the knight at g8, and let's try and just move it forward too, and not move it to the left or right. And so now you'll get an error message saying that the knight can only move in an L shape. And so let's do that. So let's take the knight, and let's move it to f6 instead. And you'll see that that move actually did work. And now player 1 and player 2 have taken 15 and 30 seconds respectively. And so you'll see that that time has elapsed on the clock displayed on the screen. And now it's player 1's turn again. So let's take that same pawn, and now let's try and move it up 2. Yeah, and you'll see that since the pawn is already moved, it can't move 2 forward. It can only move 1 forward now. So let's do a legal move there. All right. Now we'll make another move at player 2. So let's take the pawn at d7, move it to d5. Now you'll see both players actually happen to have 13 seconds remaining. And so let's try and make another illegal move for the player 1. So let's take c1, move it to c2. You'll see that the bishop must move along the diagonal, and so that does not work. So let's take c1 and move it to c, move it to d2. And you'll see that there is a friendly piece at that square, so you can't make that move. Now let's take that pawn from before, g4, move it up to g5. And now you'll see that player 1 has actually used up all of their time. And so in this case, player 2 wins. And that is essentially it. Thank you for watching.